the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Leading the Vikings here, head coach Kevin O'Connell. These guys just about set to go in this one. Opposing him, that's Ben Johnson, head coach of the Bears. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And off we go from Soldier Field. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
Dude, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season. You want to make the most of that chance.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Williams to throw on first. Throwing the out route complete. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
A gain of 3 brings up second down.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year, the 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, reps at camp, sweat, the blood, and tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12. First down, Minnesota.
Off play action, it's McCarthy. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Jefferson.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down.
McCarthy throwing here. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware. But he's a viable option as well.
And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down at the 13-yard line.
On play action now, McCarthy. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Back to the air, McCarthy. This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. High percentage look for him here from the left half. Reichert connects there. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Escapes a defender. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bears offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. Here's Swift to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They have it on 2nd and short. From the 36. Williams hit, that ball's out. And the Vikings have recovered.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Counter play, Jones. Jukes one defender, and not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy.
15-yard line.
Escapes the pocket. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback giant power for it. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Vikings grow their lead off the turnover. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead.
17. Bears nothing. Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bears about set for their next possession. And they're really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 31.
Setting him on the dive. This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Going on again with Swift. That could turn around these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Looking from the gun, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. So now here's 3rd and 5. Williams from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Finds the in route complete. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They are now set for 1st and 10. That's more on the quick slant. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down at the 16-yard line.
And it's Williams. He's got more once again. And he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
That's good for another Chicago Bears.
Swift takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5. It's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the Vikings 5-yard line.
Now Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. Now from back at the 7. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Williams. In the goal line. And that's a gain of 5, enough to put him in a spot where they might actually consider going for this now. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
The Bears field goal.
And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 4th down, Williams. And he has the Chicago touchdown! The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. We will not get another play here, Brock. That's to an E. Time's going to run out on the half. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half.
Will Wenker is the kickoff for the Vikings.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. So he chucks this to another county.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Drops it underneath, Swift. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
That's good for a Bears first down.
First down, Williams. And the man is there to knock that away.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
It's him on the in route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. All set up now for first and 10.
And the Bears first down.
Out of the shotgun and give to Swift. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Second and inches.
From the 38. He sends this one to the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Pass didn't work on second. Let's see how that affects this third down. Williams with the sneak. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
He's got it near the 8. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
That's another Bears first down.
Working inside the red zone. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game.
Bears 14.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And now it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st and 10, here's Jones. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. 1st down, ball at the 36.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
Staying on the ground here with Jones. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swinging. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Bears and DJ Moore back in possession here. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Williams on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Bears.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Another Bears 1st down.
Williams on the play action. Komet brings it in. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. 2nd and 3 now. Here's Williams again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Williams off the play fake. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
Hand off running right. Here's Swift. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
They kick the running back in motion. 3rd down. Here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And that will make it a field goal game.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Connects with his back. Aaron Jones. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. They're set up at the 35 now.
First down, Minnesota.
Now give up the middle to Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Play action, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. He's back to throw. Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Vikings.
Running right, this is Jones. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Staying on the ground with Jones. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Rolling left, buying some time. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. A lot of pressure on this kid for Will Reichert. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Has this at the 6. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. So they're going quickly here.
And the Bears.
They look to throw it. And that's got it left side. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Gotta hurry this to the line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Here he is to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Bears.
Back to throw. That's to Dunze again. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
And they spike the football as we get down under 50 seconds to play. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. Down by 6. No choice but to go for this. They'll run it with Swift. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down. Setting up to pass. Oh, he lost the football! It's picked up by the Vikings, going the other way! The 40! At the 20! And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6! That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field. Maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
So the defense scores, and now their offense coming out for 2 more.
The Vikings.
McCarthy's going to look to throw this. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Really seemed like they were trying to get as much momentum as possible out of that series of events, didn't it? Big play like a fumble return, Brock. They wanted to add another big moment with that 2-point try.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all, even if they did fail. Kind of like a big play we see all the time, right? The offense will get right back to the line. Don't let that defense breathe. I don't mind it, even if the execution wasn't there.
Chicago getting set to take the field down. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Try and push it deep downfield. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Williams from the gun. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Chicago.